How can I cultivate the habit of silence? Does silence lead to positive outcomes? With this question in mind, let's start. Number 1. Criticism and negativity. Imagine a time when you see someone being criticized. It's like a storm of negativity swirling around them. In times like these, remember silence can be more powerful than words. When you choose to remain silent, you're not just holding your tongue, you're also holding your inner peace and strength also. The world is full of negative voices that flaws, but silence can be your shield. It doesn't mean that you're weak, it means you're strong enough to let the storm pass without adding to it. Because the true strength lies in staying true to your values. By staying silent, you're choosing to uplift rather than tear down. You're choosing empathy over judgment. The power of silence doesn't just affect the one being criticized, it transforms you as well. It helps you to grow into positivity, and it shows you're not controlled by the negative forces around you, but by the goodness within you. So in life, when you find yourself in the midst of criticism and negativity, remember the strength that silence holds, and embrace the silence as a tool to rise above the situation. Number 2. Dealing with anger. When we faced with someone's anger, their words are like flames ready to engulf everything in their path. In these moments, we might be ready to respond with equal intensity. But remember, fire feeding fire, reacting with anger only leads to regret and destruction. Instead, consider the profound impact of silence. By choosing silence, you're breaking the cycle of anger, you're stopping the sparks from turning into raging flames. Silence offers a pause, a chance to step back and regain control of our emotions. Silence is a conscious decision that showcases emotional maturity. It's a sign that you're not allowing anger to manipulate your words and actions. When we choose silence, we are also sending a powerful message. We are saying, I value our relationship more than the heat of the moment. It's important to remember that silence doesn't mean avoiding the issue. Rather, it's a strategic way of creating space for constructive communication. Once the storm of anger is gone, we can engage in a conversation that's grounded in reason rather than emotion. So in life, next time when anger knocks your door, consider inviting silence as your guest. Let it be your shield against regrettable actions and words. Number 3. Providing emotional support. When a friend or loved one pours out their heart to you, their words carrying the weight of their emotions, in these moments, it's natural to provide solutions and advice. However, let us remember that what they truly need is a listening ear, a safe space to be heard and understood. Silence, in this situation, is not an absence of action, it's a conscious choice to create an atmosphere of empathy. By choosing silence, you're saying, I'm here for you, and I'm ready to listen. Your presence becomes a bridge of connection, a channel through which they can freely express their feelings. Sometimes, silence can speak louder than any words. Because you're silent is a reminder that they're not alone in their struggles. It's a way of acknowledging their feelings without judgment. When you offer silence as a form of support, you're sending a message of showing that their emotions are valid and worthy of attention. So silence is a powerful reminder that you don't need to have all the answers to provide comfort. Sometimes, being present is enough. So in life, if someone opens up to you, consider embracing the art of silence, and let your attentive silence be a balm for their wounded heart. Number 4. Engaging with closed-minded individuals. When you found yourself in a conversation with closed-mindedness, the initial reaction might be to dive into the debate, hoping to change their viewpoint. However, engaging in such discussions often leads to frustration, where words fall on deaf ears and tensions rise. But when you stay silent in these moments, you're acknowledging that not every battle needs your response, and you are recognizing that your energy is a precious resource, better to invest it where it can make a difference. Remember, we can't control how others receive information. No matter how valid your points may be, a closed mind is not easily open. Instead of exhausting yourself in the pursuit of changing their perspective, let the silence take the lead in your life. Silence becomes our shield. By staying silent, you're setting a boundary not just for the other person, but for yourself as well, and you're reminding yourself that your peace of mind is worth safeguarding. So in life, when we faced with closed-minded individuals, choose your battles wisely, and let silence be your guide. Number 5. Admitting ignorance. We find ourselves in a situation where you're unsure of truth, lacking of information to contribute meaningfully, and it is a moment that tests our ego and our desire. In the face of uncertainty, silence becomes a strategic choice. It's a sign of humility and a willingness to learn. It's a reminder that contributing without understanding can lead to confusion. Silence, in these moments, is a way of preserving your integrity. It's a way of saying, I don't have all the answers, but I'm open to discovering them. Silence allows you to be a seeker of truth rather than half-truths. Your willingness to stay silent in the absence of understanding nurture the growth of wisdom. So in life, when we're faced with admitting ignorance, remember the strength lies in humble silence. Let it be your shield against uninformed opinions. Allow it to remind you that embracing the unknown is a gateway to genuine learning and understanding. Number 6. Clouded judgment. In life we find ourselves in a situation where emotions are running high, and your thoughts are like a stormy sky. These are the moments where our judgment can falter, leading us to make decisions we might regret. But let us consider this. Silence can be a guiding light, leading us away from the impulsive choices. By choosing silence, you're granting yourself the gift of time. When you give yourself the space to remain silent, you're avoiding the pitfalls of making decisions under the influence of intense emotions. You're also allowing yourself to step back from the rash choices that might bring regrets. Your silence is an investment in long-term well-being over short-lived satisfaction. Silence, in these moments, is a sign of strength, a reflection of your ability to master your emotions rather controlled by them. So in life, when emotions threaten to cloud your judgment, remember the strength that lies in silence. Allow silence to be your compass, leading you away from the cliffs of impulsive decisions. Number 7. Knowing when your opinion doesn't matter. Imagine finding yourself in a situation where you offer your opinion, and it was set aside or ignored. In these instances, silence can be a powerful ally. By choosing silence, you're acknowledging that not every space is meant for your words. In a world where opinions abound, it's essential to remember that not every conversation is worth your participation, and when your opinion does not matter. By choosing silence, you're also offering yourself the gift of emotional freedom. So in life, when your opinion seems to fade into the background, remember the elegance of silence. Allow it to guide you, to shield you from the disappointment of unheard words. So in journey of life, silence is not the absence of words. It is a powerful choice. It can be a shield, a bridge, a guiding light. By embracing the strength of silence, we can transform the way we interact with others and navigate the complexities of life. Thank you and stay blessed.